Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Longhorns offense will take the first swing of the game. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But season, he's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Starting to feel a little pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Keeps it and gets the first down. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Longhorn! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
The Gamecocks offense will go to work for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the thing. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Finds us back in the middle.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Looking to throw again. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Thomas back to pass. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. First down here for the offense. To the air on first down. Throwing right. All by himself. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive.
And to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to lay on the scoreboard.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground. And there, he lost one down the sideline. Catch inside the 30 and still running. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
And the ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that's hard to swallow. You're in scoring position. You got set up perfectly inside the 5-yard line. Everything looking good. You can't fumble the football. You got to take care of it. Well, what a missed opportunity for this offense.
It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Extending the play. Fires to the right. It's complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. Breaks into the open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. On a little time, lets it go. This time it's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Hauls it in. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You'll just get in trouble when you try.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Rushes on him. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
I'm bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious... Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off play action on first down. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The option look. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Thomas looking to fire. Finds his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. And to get rid of it quickly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lockett. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Lockett. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Here's a heat. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Thomas back to pass. Gets it to the back. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. That's caught. It's Lockett. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Thomas looking to fire. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Copeland. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Player is so lucky he did not put that football on the ground. What a tackle by that defender. Phenomenal individual effort getting that tackle for loss.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is field. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Buys a little time with his feet. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Time to take a shot. He holds it in, and nobody's close. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. The throw. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today.
And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be 1 drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Thomas back to pass. Got his man downfield. Turning on the Jets. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7. And the Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been...
Max going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Butler. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Buys a little extra time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes the grab. Gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets the first himself. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Give to Brown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Copeland. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Thomas looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Copeland. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The play action fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Going to sling it on second down. Scrambling away. He's going to take off. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Listen, we all want to get to the quarterback and get sacks, but when you realize the quarterback's going to throw the football right away, you just try to get your hands in the air, get a deflection, make him throw around you. Great job by the defensive end.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And the Longhorns will line up to... They'll try to get him on the fake. And they roll the dice, and it ain't snake eyes. They pick up the first down. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. So first down will open up the final period. Dropping back, it's Reed. He fires one deep down the right side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. It's complete on the right side. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Pressure coming. Grab near the marker. It's Lockett. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. He knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And the Longhorns had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. That's caught. It's Simon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him.
Touchdown, Texas! And the beatdown has ensued. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. I mean, seriously, what do you do against this guy? He is everything you want in a quarterback.
And you can prepare for them all week, and you can put a wide receiver at quarterback to be scout team, but you just can't replicate a guy that can buy time, scramble around, break tackles, and then all of a sudden chuck the ball down the field and make you pay. Just too elite of a playmaker. You just got to find a way to get him on the ground early when you get those opportunities.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. They'll move the wide receiver. Thomas back to pass. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Fires to the middle. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going deep. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback adapting. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll do it himself. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Longhorns are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.